and welcome back to the Sunny Serwie channel, where you welcome love and sunshine. My name is Mama Sawasapon, and thank you so much for stopping by to view this video. I'm sorry I haven't been able to post vlogs or post videos in the past week or so. I promise that I have been using my time wisely.
You are the one to me who matters the most.
I'm working on planning the event of the year for me, and that's my book launch that's happening on the 27th of July at the Prayer Temple ICGC, which is at North Legon, and you watching this are invited. So I'm going to just jump into the events that are happening this summer, and I wish you guys will be able to make it to each and every one of these events, because I know it's going to uplift your soul spiritually. These are youthful programs, and you are bound to meet young people just like yourself who are in love with Jesus just like you. And these people, I hope, are networks that are going to last for a long time. But anyway, I can't make promises for you, but I know that these events are promising, or they prove to be promising. And what are they? There are three major events that are happening this summer that I really wish everyone watching this would be able to attend. Now, the first one is an ad you have seen a couple of times already if you've watched this channel, or if you watch videos on this channel for some time now, and it's the Flaming Fire Girl Conference. So it's mainly for girls. I'm sorry guys, but it's mainly for girls, and it's organized by an amazingly spiritual and on fire lady called Jackie Nunu.
Away from you, 'cause I'm amazed every day by the things you do. You are the one to me who matters the most.
And she is a friend of mine. I've known Jackie since I was in college, and I can tell you that she's one of the most spiritual people that I have encountered in my life at a young age. But she really talks about all things godliness, including relationships too. So if you're interested in that stuff, this is an event for you to go to. Now, last year she had this program, but it was more of a book launch. She's written one devotional and 2 other books. So last year she gave out a couple of books and then I think some t-shirts. So this year, if you come for this program, there might be some surprise waiting for you. You could get a free devotional and some other books as well. I will be there as well with my books, and I promise to give out some books, and I will probably give out like up to 5 books. So make sure you're there, make sure you participate in this event, and you would benefit greatly from it. The Flaming Fire Girl Conference is happening on the 20th of July 2019, and it's happening at the Vice Chancellor's Complex at UPSA. If you're in Ghana, all you need to do is put this name in your Google Maps or in your Uber app, and it will take you right there, okay? And so the next event is happening right after this one, and it's the book launch, my pink notebook book launch. It's happening on the 27th of July at 2 p.m. at the Prayer Temple, ICGC Prayer Temple, North Legon. It starts at 2 p.m. prompt. I will be launching 2 of my books. The first one is the pink notebook, When Mr. Right Goes Wrong, and the second one is the pink notebook, Who is Mr. Wrong? And so I will insert images of those 2 books.
Who gets my worship? Yeah.
Basically a book that helps young ladies to come out of confusion, because usually it's hard to tell who is a good guy and who is a bad guy and who is a good guy, like in a face or something. So this book is specifically supposed to give you signs to look out for when looking for a good guy who is in a face that might not last, versus a bad guy who is pretending to be a good guy. Okay, so it's generally supposed to tune your mind to know what to do when your good guy is misbehaving. Do I stay in this relationship? Do I make it work, or do I just jump out? So that's, by the end of the book, you're supposed to know exactly what to do, how to address certain situations. For instance, you met a guy in the beginning he is consistent, he's persistent, he's pursuing you, he's doing all the right things and he's saying all the right things, and all of a sudden he is pulling out, he is, you know, being hot and cold. Like at one point he is the guy you used to do, and at another point he's not. In a situation like that, what do you do? Do you go chasing the guy? Do you stop? Do you pray? What do you do? So those are the kind of things I talk about in When Mr. Right Goes Wrong. Versus Mr. Wrong is just supposed to pinpoint guys who you're not so sure about. It's like he's a potential husband, he's a potential Mr. Right, he's a potential perfect guy, he's your potential husband, but you have seen certain things that normally you would consider as red flags, except they're not so strong to be exactly red flags, you know. And that's the thing, when you meet the wrong guy these days, the wrong guy isn't the guy who is outrightly wrong for you. He's not the guy that your mom told you not to date. He's not the guy that your pastor has been warning you about. He's a guy who comes to church, is faithful in church, is faithful in doing the things of the Lord, but has some major flaws that he tries to hide. But those flaws stick out every now and then. You know, this book is supposed to help you focus and zoom in on those things and then really diagnose, is this a deeper issue than what it seems, and if it is, what am I willing to do about it? So those are the two books that I will be launching on the 27th, and you don't want to miss it, trust me. I have a bunch of things lined up for you. There's going to be a book sale, there's going to be the book launch of course, there's going to be some good food, some good music, and a place to take good pictures and build memories. So come with your loved ones, come with your friends, and come with your girlfriends, come with your friends who have been broken and don't know what to do anymore. You know, this is a really real event. I'm going to share and be open. I'm going to like connect with my audience a lot. So enough about that. Now the third thing that's happening is camp. It's a homecoming camp for first lovers. I think it happens every year. It's called the Mountain of the Lord Camp, and it's happening at the Anagkazo Bible Ministry Training Campus. I think I got that right. And it's happening on the 30th of July. And this event is special because we have first lovers from all over the world. I repeat, all over the world coming together in one place. It's such an electrifying atmosphere and you don't want to miss it for anything. So the first two events are free, but this one is not free. I think it will cost about... The first ones are free because we're upcoming, you know, ladies in the ministry and whatnot, but this is a seasoned minister coming to pour his heart out to our generation. So be there, be there, be there. I can't say it enough. Be there. You know, all of these three events are events that you can add to your calendar if you have like a small group, a small Bible group that meets every now and then, or just like a club that meets in school. These are events to add to your calendar for this summer to keep your members in touch and to keep, you know, connected to your people so that you guys are growing together as a community, sharing and building memories together. Yeah, so this is a great opportunity that you do not want to miss. So those are the three things, and now I have with me a little tiny bottle of amazing shea butter, and it's not just your ordinary shea butter. This is shea butter infused with garlic, glycerine, and tea tree essential oils, and it smells amazing. I came into contact with this because of a friend I know called Laura. Laura is such a beautiful soul. She's about my age, so 24, 25, and she's also started her company. It's called SheaSlay. The product is amazing. You can't even smell the garlic in this, but the garlic does wonders to your hair. It's good for hair growth and other wonderful benefits. So I've been using this and I love it so far. It's just like, it's like shea butter with magic. You know, that's what I feel like when I use it. And so as and when this brand develops, I would be reviewing her products more often. If you would like to get yourself one of these, I would leave her number in the WhatsApp section below. She's available via WhatsApp. You can also call her, or you can find her on Instagram. I will leave her Instagram details in the description box below as well. So that's it for today. I would be talking in the next video on the Proverbs 31 man, and that's really exciting because in this day and age we have so many young girls who are aspiring to be Proverbs 31 women, and everyone has their own definition and interpretation of that. Everyone is aspiring to become, and everyone is encouraging young girls to aspire to become like this woman. But when we reach that goal of a Proverbs 31 woman, the problem now becomes attracting a Proverbs 31 man. And I know this sounds weird, this might not even be popular because nobody even speaks of a Proverbs 31 man to begin with. Is there a Proverbs 31 man? And if there is, what does he look like? So that's going to be the next video, and I hope you stay tuned for that. It's going to be an exciting video. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget to tune into the next one, and I hope to catch you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!